decision making is, like I said, the mind outside, mind is basically an outer authority now. So that's what the who said, that post 1781, so there is an evolution from seven-centered being to nine-centered beings, okay? And where we were originally seven-centered, seven chakra, people, where the mind was the authority. And with the evolution, we turn into nine-centered beings where the body is basically helping us make the decisions, right? And the mind is basically an outer authority where it is helping others, guide others. So right now, like, I'm using my mind, but I'm not making a decision. So I'm using my mind to share this presentation, to talk, to help her, to guide her, advise her, and talk about her chart. So I'm using my mind as an outer authority. But inner authority is something which is based in your body, okay, based in your vehicle. And these are the authorities types which are there. So we saw the first caller, she was a sacral authority. She's a sacral authority. The next one also was a sacral authority, manifesting generator. And last one was...
I was emotional.
Emotional, yes. So the last one is an emotional authority. So where she needs to check her emotions. So quickly in this, the emotional authority is where they are checking with their emotions, okay, how they are feeling, okay. This is also an authority where they take time to check, because emotions are not something which is, decision which is made very spontaneously. Emotional people are always taking time to check with their emotions, different points in their emotional ways through the day, through the week, through the month. And when they see consistently that there is an answer, which is resonating, then they go ahead and act upon it. Okay. Sacral authority, like I said, I'm a sacral authority. The first two callers, they were also sacral authority. So this is where they're checking their gut response, where they're checking whether they're or mm-hmm. Okay. So these are very prominent sacral sounds which are coming from your sacral authority, right? The next one is splenic authority. So if, Preeti is the online, so she can share about it, how she's been using that. So this is very instinctual and intuition based authority. Okay. So this is where you are making very spontaneous decisions in the now kind of a decisions, and you're not aware of what it's going to be like. Okay. So a splenic authority can, at a drop of a hat, they can make decisions to just move from one country to another country, right? And the next authority is called ego authority, which is based on the willpower. So these people, ask like, what do I want to do? Is this thing going to make me happy? Okay. And based on that ego, if they have that willpower to do it, they go ahead and do it. If they don't have the willpower to do it, they don't do it. So this is very specific to those people who have the ego authority. Okay, sorry. So going back to the self-authority, these people are the people who are checking with their self. So they see that where are they finding satisfaction. So if they are finding satisfaction in what they are doing in the environment, so they are very tuned, very sensitive people, very tuned to the environment. And this is where, like Amrish, he's the next one, the mental one. So they also check on with their environment, checking with the environment. If the environment is good, they have trusted advisors among them whom they check with. So they use other people as sounding boards, and that's where they get clarity about how to make the decisions, right? And lastly one is the lunar one, which you might have guessed it's something to do with the reflectors. So their authority is a lunar authority where they have to wait for the entire lunar cycle of 28 to 9.5 days and then check how the different information is coming in. They reach out to people, discuss with them about what's going on in their life, and then they are sampling all that information, and then finally they arrive at a conclusion after that whole lunar cycle. So this is how they make decisions. So we don't know what's your decision authority going to be like. So once you sign up for the report, and that's where we find out, and we go into details on how you can make your decisions aligned with your authority, right?